call this November 10th, 2025 meeting of the Momar Town Council to order. All members are present. Welcome Brian and Taryn Edwards and Colleen Parker, as well as Nancy from the graphic. First item is the consent agenda, which is the approval of the October 13th minutes, approval of finance reports, and budget amendment number 3.
So moved.
A second.
Any further discussion? All in favor of approval of the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Consent agenda approved. Sheila, do we have any public comment?
Yes, sir. Taryn Edwards would like to speak.
So, thank you for letting me speak this morning. The Momar Outreach Committee had planned to meet on November 6th. However, it was discovered by Planning Board Committee member LaRue Weaver that code 101.8 was neglected to be fulfilled. So I come to ask that George Alma Edwards become the representative from the town council. Code 101.8 states the mayor and town council may create committees for special purposes. Any such committee shall include at least one elected official of the town. So that is my public opinion for this morning.
If George Alma's willing, I'll make a motion, we add her to the committee.
I second that.
Does that mean you didn't have the meeting?
No, we did not.
It has not yet. No. We would have to see if you
It will be rescheduled.
Taryn, first, thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Sure.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor of adding George Alma Edwards to the Momar Outreach Committee? Thank you. Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Jackson, do you have a fire report for us?
Yes, I do. For the fire calls, they had 4 fire calls this past month. They had 16 assist other stations. They had 3 rescue calls. First responder calls, they had 14. They had a total of 37 calls for the month. And Ms. Colleen may have something to add, but as far as I know, all the equipment's up and running.
I do, I forgot to tell you before when you started, the December the 6th is the fire department Christmas party. Everyone is invited, hors d'oeuvres at 6:15, dinner at 7. And if you would like to come, please let me know so we can add you to the list.
What's that date?
December the 6th, it's the first Saturday in December.
December 6th.
It will be at the fire station in the bay.
Okay. That's all I've got, unless you got any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. And thank you, Colleen. Council reports. So Richard is up for the 4th quarter audit. Anyone else with reports?
Collin met this in October. They will not meet again until January.
Right, moving on to our planning board report with Brian Edwards.
So at our last meeting, the planning board reviewed minutes two of our previous meetings and we approved those minutes. Second item, Joshua Hollis, Committee's Commission was there to present, to the planning board and town council. Really kind of gave us a small glimpse of, the rough draft of the ordinance. It was good to finally meet, Joshua Hollis, but, almost feel like maybe we could have pushed this meeting back till he maybe had a little more to show us. But I'm really grateful that he could come and meet with us. He has stated in the meeting that he was gonna have, the rough draft over to Sheila this past Friday. Sheila just let me know that he plans to have it to her today. So, we can expect to get the rough draft. Also in that meeting, the planning board members decided that we would have a meeting on Thursday, 11/20/25 at 7 p.m. To present any questions that we have from our initial review of the rough draft, once we get it. We can start making a list of questions. I'm gonna be the main point of contact to submit those questions to Joshua Hollis. Last item of business, I presented some examples of planning board minutes. I had two examples, one from Nash County Planning Board and the Wake County Planning Board. Listing out that minutes from meetings should include the date, time, location, a list of attendees, including absentees or those participating remotely, the start and end times, and a record of all decisions made, such as motions passed or denied. The minutes should be concise and informative, focusing on business discussed, and should not include personal opinions or excessive detail. Minutes should not include a full transcript of the meeting. So, we discussed it, and we all, the planning board members, all were in agreement that we would like to ask the town council to consider adopting the example of the Nash County Planning Board minutes as the standard format for the town Montgomery Planning Board minutes. So, that's all I have. All of y'all, well, I didn't have enough copies, but I don't know if you would have a copy of this in your, but
Yes, they do.
And that's a different format.
well, it's, I know in the past they've done a summary of the minutes. Here lately, it's been a transcript, so I think it would be, better to follow the summary instead of the wordy, transcript. And two, that's inconsistent with what you see in other counties across the state of North Carolina, not just planning board, but also in the county planning. So,
I mean, I totally agree. I don't know why, but even my trying to go back and read when I missed the meeting, it's very, it's a little bit difficult to get through it. So the summary style, I mean, I think is adequate, unless there's some reason. So I agree. And I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about it right now, but I don't know what we can do to encourage the group that we have hired. What's the name, Brian?
Mideast Commission.
Mideast Commission. That presentation he was late. He had to set up all his equipment, and I know he would.
And it didn't seem to interact.
And what he presented was, I mean, it was really nothing I could glean. I'm not as familiar as they are, but really nothing substantial was presented and made a statement about having it. I just think as a town, maybe we could say, hey, I know you're busy. I I realize he's young, and I want to be understanding, I don't wanna be too harsh, but, it was disappointing. What they
Clarity.
presented that night.
Agreed. Obviously, I was not present at the meeting, but I did watch it. And it looked to me like it was basically a rehash of what we had gone over in April. I concur, and
His
I think it
focus-
would have been better for him to have said, I don't have anything, than it would have been to show it to him.
His public speaking's a little lacking.
Yeah, I think it, like you said, he didn't have what he needed, but I don't think he
He
thought he
was,
had time to call
he
Sheila.
was
and tell her
searching
that-
for it the whole
Right.
time, he was,
But I don't think he had time to call
Trying to
Sheila and
present
say, look, I don't have what I need, can we just cancel or just let the planning board know I won't be there that night? And he didn't have time to really do that, so, you know, that's.
but other than that, back at hand, I'll make a motion that we change what Brian's requested.
Summary style.
Yes, sir.
Well, make it easier on Sheila. You know, she won't have to do as much typing at all.
Well, and that's partly the question too. Is it easier, Sheila? Do you think?
I don't know.
Because I
Well,
can
she
see,
did,
I
yeah.
can see it being,
She really won't know until she does it a while.
Right.
you know.
I can get the hang of it. Patience is a virtue.
that will make it.
Well, I mean, that ain't the question whether we want it harder or easier.
Right. What I'm getting at here, or about to get at here, is that we'll make it more and more that both bodies are reading and poring over those really
Right,
carefully,
yeah.
because at this point, once we've done that, we're kind of putting what goes there and what doesn't is in her hands. And so it does become important that the two bodies are actually really poring over those minutes before
Right.
approval.
Need a second.
I'll second it.
I think Josh made the point that with a camera going,
Right.
Yeah,
don't
you
need
gonna
every
catch
detail
everything,
anyway.
yeah.
The clarity is there. So. Any further discussion on that? All in favor of changing over to a summary form of minutes modeled after the Nash County Planning Board model, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. It'll take some practice. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Any correspondence, Sheila?
I was just gonna say, the people's trash cans were delivered. There were some glitches. A couple people got trash cans that were not supposed to get them. Some people still have not received their trash cans. I'm supposed to meet with Sammy, which is the supervisor for this route, one day this week to try to work out the glitches. So that everybody can get their cans. They did get the limbs trimmed back on Annie Lee Lane, so they are able to get their trash service like they were supposed to.
I picked up my recycle Thursday, and my trash Friday, so.
And other than that, I'm doing everything
Roughly, how many are we talking about that we have glitches with still?
else. Probably maybe less than 10. I know Kirby Key got some cans that he wasn't supposed to, so I personally stopped and pulled the cans over to Chris Down's yard because he didn't get
You're
it.
supposed to get them, yeah.
That way it would remove them from Kirby's yard and get them to a yard that did one.
Right.
We have a new additional type.
Oh, yeah, just add on another jack leg of all trades. Pretty much.
Whose cans were put out beside mine and your mailbox?
I don't know.
There was two put,
I don't know either, the guy.
I mean, I had
he
one in my
picked them up
yard
for me. I
and they came
requested
picked
them.
it up.
Yes, I stopped and asked him to.
But then over there, across the street, on the right-hand side of all those mailboxes, there was two.
He stated that the supervisor told him to put the cans out beside of the addresses. So evidently somebody's mailbox is there, I don't know. But, I asked him to pick them up and we would figure out whose they were, so he did.
I think that.
Did the lady in front of me get 'em?
No.
I hadn't seen one at her yard, there's one at, where,
With Peggy's house?
Piggy's house was.
They didn't really sign up for it, but evidently they're gonna use them, because they took them to the back of their house.
No, I just couldn't figure out where the two were
Kirby didn't want me
Yeah.
to.
between our mailboxes and
They
your,
wanted me to-
Yeah, I
His
saw,
house.
I saw
His house.
some there. But then they were gone, so.
I said, we
I
have
didn't know if they
ditches.
put two for your barnyard down
there.
Well,
I know Emily Bass is happy that Paul and Sue's got them. That keeps her from having to carry trash.
Remind me to tell you about that after the meeting.
Okay. Oh, we had an issue with that one, huh?
So on to new business, you see it's a fairly light docket. Unless we end up getting some additions, so, number one is decoration of the office. In the past, we've had a handful of different folks come in and decorate for us. Suggestions?
I had, Natalie Webb offered to come in and do the decorations if you would like.
I know Allison did them last year, I know Annie's done them in the past. There's been,
Do you own some and just keep using them? or-
yeah.
Okay.
didn't Annie do it last year
No.
or the year before?
Year before.
Who did it last year?
Maybe
My wife,
Thunderbird.
Allison.
No.
Okay.
Are these inside and outside?
No.
No, they're all inside.
All
It's
inside?
basically a tree.
Yeah.
That's what we usually do. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, truthfully, as light as it is, I could set it up on one of my office space.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It's not that intense.
Well,
I can do whatever I want, but I mean,
your fancy sign can do some,
Yeah, we'll
some
probably do
decorations
something on the
right?
side. Yeah, we'll probably do that this year.
Good.
I gotta tweak it.
If somebody volunteered, I say we let them
Yeah,
come do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Sheila, you said we had a volunteer already, and then we got
You
Yeah, we got
Taryn too.
I mean,
So now we got
I'm just
two.
saying, man, I mean, I don't care who does it.
Yeah.
Natalie said she would be willing to do it.
I love to.
who's the other one?
Natalie Webb.
I thought there was a second one.
Taryn just raised her hand.
Just raised her hand.
I guess the big question is, when do we want it done? And that may determine who does it. It's now November 10th. We want it pre-Thanksgiving or after?
I'd say after. I'm just that type of person.
Me too, don't be disrespecting the pilgrims.
Yeah, after Thanksgiving, would be fine with me.
After Thanksgiving.
Will you
Is there,
volunteer?
If Taryn wants to do it,
is
I
there a
don't see
member?
anything with her.
I think that goes, sort of goes along with the outreach committee.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Say, Monday after Thanksgiving?
That works.
I'll make a motion, we bless her with that duty. We give her the honor of that duty.
I second it.
There, we've been making a note. All right, any further discussion? All right, all in favor of having Taryn Edwards do our decorating around the office on the Monday after Thanksgiving, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, next item is December meeting and whether we need to have one.
I won't be able to be here this second Monday.
Mhm.
I have a prior
Do
obligation.
we need a motion to, I mean, if we got anything pressing?
Not really. The biggest thing that I see that we're gonna have to address coming up, but it could wait till January, is we're already sitting at $34,000 on sales tax collected, and we're only budgeted for a total of $93,000. And that's actually only 2 months worth of collection.
Uh,
We've still got 10 months worth of collection to go, so we are gonna have to, make some adjustments based upon that. But again, that can wait till January. That, to me, I think that gives us time to get a couple of more months worth and see what they're
Right,
actually gonna
yeah.
be instead of guessing.
Some could come in.
Yeah, Sheila and I were looking at it Friday, and, we're likely to take in another 30 grand between now and January, which is a lot for us.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make a motion that we not have a meeting in December.
Have a second?
A second.
All in favor of canceling our December meeting and taking up our business in January, say aye. Any opposed? Enjoy your break. Third order of business today is town retreat. I know traditionally it was done around Christmas time. Last year, everybody's schedule was jam-packed, and so we bumped it back and ended up doing it in early March. And basically, at this point, which way do we wanna go? I see benefits and drawbacks to both.
The reason for that, in the past, everybody was so busy with family and other parties,
Exactly.
it worked out better to do it February, March, is my recommendation. But y'all put your 2 cents in.
Yeah, I already have a conflict on the 6th. Got something else on the 6th too.
Around Christmas gets mighty busy.
Yeah, it
Yes, it
does.
does.
Besides, places that have, we could eat at and all, they get busy too.
Right.
Some have already.
Right, we may
Yeah.
already have to have a reservation by now.
Right, yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. We will
Maybe we need to just table that to
table
January.
that and pull that back up later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do we have to set a date at this time? We might get a clearer view in January,
I think so.
so you just want to table it, make a
Sounds like
motion
a
to
good
table
call to
it
me.
to January.
Do you want me to check on prices and places? Is it available?
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
give you time to
as
do
well.
that.
That'll give you time to do that.
Anybody have a suggestion?
There's that new place in Spring Hope, I've heard it's nice. I haven't been.
What about the Four Wars Brew Pub?
Yeah, is it nice? I don't know. I heard they have good food.
I've never been there.
I haven't either, but
I've heard the food is good.
People
It'll
are
be
talking
interesting
about
when
it.
y'all have a beer together, right? I don't know, whatever, I just didn't know if y'all had
I
a
just threw it out
suggestion.
there.
Let me know when you're going, all right, with you.
Okay.
I think the meal we had last year was, I mean, in March was good.
Well, we've got it tabled anyway,
Right,
so.
yeah. So Sheila can just check some prices in different places.
Exactly.
How far do you want me to go, just Nashville, or you wanna go to Rocky Mountain? I'm just trying to get an idea what you want,
Right, yeah.
so I don't waste my time, that's the only reason I'm asking.
Ribeyes ain't my favorite, other than it's convenient.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah, I think ideally we wanna stay relatively close.
Yeah,
Okay.
Have more
Perfect.
people go.
Yeah, exactly. Per our prior discussion about Rocky.
they ain't my favorite, but they do work with us well.
anyone have anything further on new business? All right, I want to say one little thing. Martha, you were talking about earlier, you've never seen that many votes and that kind of thing. We have driven engagement among our citizens. I think the YouTube broadcast and all of those other things, that's been a priority for me since day one.
Right.
You know, I remember walking in here in January of 2024 and saying, our average election numbers are 25 to 30 people in a town of 300, that's sad.
Yeah.
We had about 60 votes cast, which is
Still
a
sad.
huge improvement, but it's
Right.
still sad.
Yeah,
So I think we need to, be happy with the fact that we've driven some engagement and continue, keep pushing.
Yeah.
We got people out of their shells a little bit, so it's good. That's kind of the only way we can represent them is if we know who we're dealing with. Right?
That's right.
So, Richard, Martha, congratulations. Look
Thank you.
forward to working with you some more to build a bright future. And with that, we do have a closed session to discuss Sheila's bonus and salary for next year. But that'll be closed session unless anybody else has anything else. I'd take a motion to adjourn this session.
Second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? Meeting is adjourned.
I do have one announcement.